Hi guys! We're going to do step-by-step painting today. Today we're going to paint a jar on a black background that's got little fairies floating around in it that look a little bit like lightning bugs, which you can go out and see if you go outside in your yard right as the sun's going down just this summer. And I'm not sure how long that lasts in the summer, but it seems like it lasts all summer long. But you're going to need black paint, yellow, orange, and whites. And you'll need all different kinds of brushes, a cup of water, some paper towels, and something to put your paints on, and a piece of cardboard or a piece of canvas, whatever you have handy, or a nice piece of, up here at the library sometimes we cut up cereal boxes and paint the inside of those. So, because that's a good hard paper too. But let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, so we're going to paint the background black, and I want you to cover the entire background with your black paint using your biggest brush, and try to use long strokes as you do this. Get it good and loaded and get started. Okay, so after you get it all painted, if your canvas is like mine and it has this edge, you can go ahead and paint that black as well. It'll just make it look more finished. Now any little bits that you got on the top that made it bumpy looking, go ahead and smooth those out. Now you're going to want to let this dry for a minute. Okay guys, so once your canvas is dried a little, because you don't want to paint white on black because it'll muddy it up and everything will turn gray, let that dry, and once it is, you're going to get just a little, one of your smallest brushes and the white, and we're going to do an outline of your jar. Now we want the jar to come all the way up to here and come down to right about there, not to the very bottom. But because it's not straight across, it's gonna have an elliptical shape. We want a little curve like that. And then we're gonna bring it up. And when you're doing this, if it helps you to have a little straight edge, you can do that. Kind of trying to get these blobs out. Just a little bit lighter line right down there to show where it's sitting. All the white that we're doing right now is just a little highlight to show the shape of the jar and to make it look like glass. Now, it's time to do our little fairies. And fairies are going to glow orange first, and then yellow, and then white. Let me show you. We're going to start with our tiniest brush, and we'll do some little orange dots inside of our jar. And I think some of our fairies may actually be going all around out here. Maybe there are a couple over here playing. Now, we've got our fairies in and around our open jar. And we're going to add a little bit more light to them with this yellow. Let's start on the inside here. Now we've got all of our fairies are glowing really nicely, and they need wings. So this is the trickiest part of all. We're going to do little loops. Let me show you. With this one, we're going to go. Because they're flitting around. Now then, there's our fairy jar, and because we put this floating in space, you can leave it like this, and this is great. And I didn't mention this before because not everybody has all the colors of paint, but if you have green and you would like to, you can do some grass coming up, like you opened your fairy jar to let your fairies fly free, and you set it in the tall grass. I've got this much darker green. And I'm going to start with this kind of brush right here and put my darker green color coming around my little jar first. Some of the grass is going to come in front, so don't be afraid that you're messing anything up. Once you've got this darker green down though, let's get enough on here. There we go. Now we're going to go back over this with the lighter green and it'll show up even better. There you go. There's your beautiful jar of fairies that you set in the grass and you let them go free. And now they're going to go play with all the lightning bugs that are out there for the summer. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you have a lot of fun painting. let me know how it turned out. Thank you.